Alright, what are we saying? PCM 2019 and that, yeah? Purito, Pro Cycling Adventure and that. Episode 5, Itzulia Paris Basque Tour. Itzulia Basque Country, actually. My bad. I don't know what that intro was. We'll not do that ever again. But yeah, welcome back to Pro Cycling Manager 2019 for episode number 5 of Purito, a Pro Cyclist Adventure. Following our disappointing Volta a Catalunya, we're going to move to another 1 week race in Spain, this time the Itzulia Itzulia Basque Country, formerly known as the GP País Vasco, as it was in 2010. Starting with a stage between Dzierbena, Dzierbena and Dzierbena. We'll then have a stage between Dzierbena and Viana, Viana Amorio, Murgiazuya, Eibar, Eibar Orio, and finally a time trial between Eibar and Eibar. Hopefully we'll be able to have some time before the time trial, otherwise we'll be absolutely wrecked there. But yeah, it starts with a good performance today between Dzierbena and Dzierbena. 145 kilometers for Joaqium Rodriguez. Let's go. Alright, it's a 0 for us. It's a +5 for Alexander Botcherov. Fucking hell. Alright. I've changed one thing in between the last episode and this one. I've given myself the perks that you get in Pro Cyclist, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to get them because of the high level. So I went with like 25 upgrades because I'm level 25 right now. So obviously if I progress, I'll be able to like get more. But yeah, just so I can have at least like some good fitness race, like a good peak and all of that. But yeah, already an attack at the front. That's Javier Benitez. He's going to be followed by Sebastian Hinault. We won't do anything in the entire stage until the final hill towards Zierbiena. Right, we've started the final difficulty of the day, the Alto de las Casillas, or Calizas actually. Yep, Calizas. We're leading the peloton. Well, I mean, we're leading. We're at the front of the peloton. Acceleration from Luis Leon Sanchez. So that's going to be very, very tough on all of the riders. For some reason, I don't have the stats of Luis Leon. Interesting. But yeah, Purito is in the wheel of Alexander Botcharov, who's been doing a huge, huge job. Because Sanchez isn't the leader, I can have him like just make a few moves here and there. I don't really mind. And Frank Schleck is also there in the wheel of Luis Sanchez. We're going to be soon crossing the summit of the Alto de las Calizas. 41 riders left in the peloton. We should be able to hold on to them, and then it'll be a question of a sprint before reaching Zerbena. Right, 5k to go until we reach Dzierbena. We're going to take the wheel of Alexander Botcharov. I know he's not the best sprinter, but because of his +5 today, I believe that he could be potentially of a decent help. Contador is there with... Oh my god, it's Contador and Vinokurov. That's mad. Right, that is a filthy, filthy lineup. Botcharov pacing on the left-hand side of the road. We're going to be fighting with the likes of Denis Menchov, Oscar Freire. I don't know if he's there. I mean, I know he's there on the race, but I don't know if he's there in the sprint. But Rodriguez is going to take the lead in the final corner. Can we hold on to the W today in Zierbena, or will we get caught by Philippe Gilbert? The answer will be a W today for Joaquim Rodriguez. We take the first W in World Tour for us. Absolutely not. We take the first W in Spain. There we go. It's much better by winning the first stage of the Itzulia Basque Country. Alright, when we start this episode in the best possible way with a W to then Zierbena ahead of Oscar Freire, who actually came back during the sprint. Philippe Gilbert in third, Contador, Menchov, Vinokurov, Botcharov in seventh. Huge, huge work from the 35-year-old. Frank Schleck, Ryder Herdal, and Simon Gerrans to complete the top 10. The one thing I had forgotten, there's no bonus seconds on the Itzulia Basque Country, so we're gonna have to create gaps. I think there'll only be one stage to do that. That will be stage 4, but don't worry. We'll now move to stage 2, Zierbena, Viana. Right, suddenly we win and we get rewarded with a -2. Cheers Purito, love that. Cheers PCM as well. I mean, solid job, right? The one time I thought maybe we had a chance to do well, but to be fair, it's not a stage that will create any gaps. And it's a -2, but the hill and the acceleration stats are staying up there, so that's the main thing. Not sure we'll have to do anything in this stage apart from working, or just be careful in the Alto de Bargota. So I'll see you in about 210 kilometers. 11 kilometers left, 3 kilometers until the summit of the Alto de Bargota, as I've said at the beginning of the stage, which was actually like 10 seconds ago for you. I don't expect anything to happen in this climb. We're just gonna up our rhythm to make sure that nothing does happen. Oscar Freire is quite high already in the peloton, which is surprising. But I mean, I guess yeah, why not? Could we try to actually? You know what? Fuck it. Butcher off, mate. Protect me. Thank you. Let's take this left-hander. The only issue I have, the road isn't steep enough. That's my only issue here, because we can most definitely attack with Purito. Valverde trying to follow. I could have waited for the sprint. Right, let's be real. I could have waited for the sprint, but it wouldn't be fun. It just would not have been fun. It just wouldn't have, because I don't see Valverde pacing. Come on, let's have at least some sort of pacing in this acrobatic descent. Just don't crash. That's all I'm asking from you, big man. All I'm asking is you don't crash. 4 kilometers to hold on. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. The peloton is there. Damiano Cunego is the one pacing as well for Lamprey. Have they started this sprint already? Vinokurov is chasing us. 2.6k to go. Vinokurov is coming back. We still have a little lead. 9 seconds. We're going to be under the Flamme Rouge. There goes our sprint. Purito starting maybe a bit early. We're going to run out of energy before the line. But it should potentially be enough to grab a second win on this Itzulia Basque country. Joaqium Rodriguez once again ahead of Oscar Freire. This time it's Ronaldo Nocentini who brings home third. Contador, Valverde, Sanchez, Cunego, Schleich, Vinokurov, and Himar Zubeldia in 10th position. 2 out of 2 for Joaqium Rodriguez. Alright, we've taken a risk. It paid out, so I'm quite happy about that. Only issue, there's still no bonus seconds, so we're still leading the GC, but without a lead. And I don't think that'll change tomorrow between Viana and Amurio. 181 kilometers. And as Ricky Martin said, uno, dos, potentially tres. It's a rainy day in wherever the fuck we start today. In Viana, there we go. As we have 180 kilometers in our hand before reaching Amurio. A finish that is slightly accidented, but this time there's no way I can attack. Like, it genuinely would not be smart because it's not a downhill finish, but a hilly one. An uphill finish, that's better. So yeah, I think we'll just have to wait for a sprint. Jurgen van der Walle going for the third break in 3 days. Go on, lad. All right. Right, when the final KOM of the day, the Alto de Mendeica, there is no breakaway anymore. Pablo Lastras has co-op everyone. Oscar Freire is already in second place. Fam, can you not be that high on the peloton already? Right, 18 kilometers left. It's a 54-man peloton that will try and sprint in the streets of Viana. No, of Amurio. Viana was the previous stage. Currently, Freire would have taken the lead because he's literally 4 positions above. Brilliant. Right, we've crashed. We've crashed. That's not fun. Johan Orar, mate, protect me the hell out, and let's just pace. Let's fucking get it. I'm gonna guess that the peloton is pacing as well because Oscar Freire is still at the front. Yeah, we're done. 4 kilometers to go. We're never gonna come back, like ever. It's gonna be a win up front for one of the guys. We'll see who first. Crash from Alberto Losada, I don't really mind. Can I not take a look at the motorbikes? There we go. Alright, let's take a look. It's going to be a win today for Mr. Damiano Cunego? Damiano Cunego? Sam Sanchez gets the win. Okay, are we far off? We're not far off. We could potentially be in the same second. Right, Sam Sanchez gets the win for ones that Freire was in second, but there is the main question. Are we in the same group? We finished 41st, alright? Botcharov, Leipheimer, Irizar, Evgeny Petrov, 34, Resink, Siutsu, Gusev. We've lost 44 seconds. We have officially lost the Itzulia Basque country. Cheers, lads. Right. I don't know how everything is going to go for us today, because, I mean, we're definitely not going to be allowed to be in the break. I will just try, just for the bands, because they want me to, like, spend 50 kilometers in the break, I think. Yeah. They want me to have a 50-kilometer breakaway. I don't know what kind of people they think I am. I'm still Purito Rodriguez. I might be 40 seconds down in the GC, but I'm still the guy who won the first 2 stages of this race. But yeah, I'm not going to be allowed to be in the break, so we'll just stay back in the peloton. This is a stage where gaps could potentially be created. and will be created. Let's try to aim for a top 10 in the GC now. My expectations are extremely lowered following our crash. So yeah, it's kind of dead. Attacks very early. Andy Schleck has moved. No, actually, Frank Schleck has attacked with Vinokurov, Gilbert, Racing, Contador. And it's like 30k from the line. So it is not something I had expected from the AI. Very surprising move, I'll have to be honest. But yeah, they're moving currently mad. They're currently moving mad. Purito is trying to hold on. The same for Alexander Bocharov, who could be potentially our GC leader. Like, he is 44 seconds ahead of me. He is, granted, worse than me in literally everything except time trial. And there's a time trial soon. Right, we're going to start the Alto de Uzzarta. Bocharov is dead, so is Kim Kirchen, so I guess it'll have to be me and me on my own. Purito is going to take the lead of this peloton. We're going to ask Bocharov to transcend himself. I'm not sure if that does anything, but we'll see either way. We obviously won't be able to surprise our opponents. The guys in our wheel won't get dropped by a sudden change of rhythm. So I guess it's going to be all or nothing as Purito makes a move in the Alto de Uzzarta. Come on. Because we're quite far in the GC, I believe that they might not follow me immediately, which is currently what they're doing. So that's fine. I just need to hold on. I just need to hold on in this climb. 3 kilometers until the summit. Obviously, at one point, things will move behind me. But the later it does, the better it is for me. Frank Schleck currently, no, it's Andy. Yeah, Andy Schleck is currently leading the peloton. Carlos Sastre appearing at the front. The gap is 33 seconds. There is one more very, very tough bit. We're going to reduce our rhythm to 76 as Carlos Sastre is really giving it all to try and catch us, and he's going to manage to do so. Oscar Freire is still here somehow. This is mad. We have been co-op. We have been co-op by Carlos Sastre and the other guys. I think we've just used too much energy. We've just used too much energy. It's a 5-man group. We're going to get dropped out of this group. I probably did not play as well as I could have. We've tried an alternate strategy which did not pay out, and the win today will be for we're gonna say Alberto Contador. The win for Alberto Contador ahead of Andy Schleck. Carlos Sastre brings him third. Sanchez, Valverde, actually Valverde and Sanchez, I believe. Yep, Valverde, then Sanchez, then Purito Rodriguez in 6th position. We've done what we could. We've tried something. It didn't pay out, but at least we just did not stay in the peloton for nothing. Contador wins the Queen stage of this Itzulia Basque country. Same time as Andy Schleck, he wins a minute ahead of us. That's mad. We're now going to move to 6th place in the GC. We'll most likely drop 2 ninths after the time trial. But there is one stage before set time trial between Eibar and Orio. We're going to try everything we can once again to try and get some time on the 5 riders now ahead of us in the GC. Right, they want me to finish in the top 5. We've got a -1 today. But we're going to try and attack in the final descent, so we need all the help we can get. We're going to have Bocharov and Gusev working for us today. Again, even if I lose time, I'll lose time tomorrow on the time trial. So if I lose time today, it's fine. I don't really care about 7th place in the GC, if I'm honest. Right, everything is kind of mad in this stage. I think this is like the 7th crash we've had, the 4th in the team, the 3rd of Vlad Gusev, and it was the one too much for Vladimir Gusev, who withdraws from this race, which kind of sucks. However, it would appear that Mr. Carlos Sastre is in Group E3 right now. He is. He's currently in E2, right? So he's coming back with Michael Rogers and Maxime Montfort, which I think are well placed. Right, Michael Rogers is slightly behind me, but Carlos Sastre is dropped. Knowing that, I mean, to be fair, it's far from the line. Why the fuck did I crash that close from the line last time? If only I had crashed like 100 kilometers ago, it would have been so much better. Oh, I hadn't seen that, but Jean-Christophe Perrault withdrew from the race. Mad. Okay, alright, so that's one rider that won't overtake us in the GC tomorrow. Good stuff. Very good stuff. Oscar Freire just attacked. Like, who the fuck do you think you are? On the real though, like, who do you think you are, Oscar? That's not how this goes, right? You're not a climber. Pipe down. Final climb of the day. Final time we'll do the Alto de Haya. And we're going to pace with Kim Kirchen from the very bottom. We're going to have him transcend himself as soon as possible. There he goes. Purito in the wheel. Then Oscar Freire, we're going to go through. I forgot his name. Definitely not Victor. Alright, fine. Who cares about Kretskins either way? Attack, though, from Alexander Vinokurov. I'm losing red by being in the wheel of Kim Kirchen. Shit. I hadn't seen I was pacing 90. Alright, we're still just gonna increase the rhythm quite high right now. That's an attack from Valverde, which is something I need to follow. We're gonna follow the move of Andy Schleck. It's a shame because they kind of destroyed my plans, if I'm honest. Kim, mate, go back on protection. If possible. That's definitely not a joke on Kim Possible, by the way. We might be making a little gap here, you know. We might be making a little gap. We're going to start the descent with Kim Kirchen, with Purito in the wheel. The only issue, Purito is an abysmal downhill guy. So we'll see. We're going to attack in this little repetto here. We're going to drop Philippe Gilbert, and now it's going to be acrobatic descent. Please don't crash. All I'm asking from you, Purito, here, is that you don't literally yeet your body on the ground. That is the only thing I am asking from you. Go on, lad. Pace 90, aerodynamic position and that. Do everything in your power to claim the win. Sam Sanchez has attacked. Fuck's sake. Right, well, Sam Sanchez will come back eventually. Don't know when, but he will. There is this little descent once again, though, in which we might be able to do something acrobatic descent once more with Purito. 1.6 kilometers until the line. We're going to start our sprint. The peloton is right behind us. Is it going to be enough though for us? Yes, it is. It is a third win on this Basque country for Joaqium Rodriguez. Philippe Gilbert, Valverde completing the podium. We've done all we could. We've won 3 stages and we're not going to be even in top 5 in the GC. This is just not nice. It just isn't. But it's a third win nonetheless. He's won 60% of the stages on this Basque country yet, but he's still going to be... Wait, what? How the fuck did I get in position? Oh, Sastre! Sastre got dropped, so he never actually came back after his crash. That's an L. Or maybe he lost too much energy. So yeah, we've overtaken one guy. Love that. The only issue is Denis Menchov. So he's going to overtake us tomorrow in the time trial. If we can retain the 6th place just ahead of Damiano Cunego, even though he's got +4 in time trial, which he's got 62 and that's abysmal. It could be nice. It could be nice. Come on. I am absolutely petrified. I am shitting my pants right now. Because the gaps are much bigger than I remembered they were. So yeah, I think like even someone like Christian van der Velde or Heimark Zubelgia could overtake me today. My top 10 in the GC isn't guaranteed, and I've won 3 fucking stages. This is mad. Alright, we've started our tram tail though. We're going to be going 75, yeah, we're going to stay at 75 until the summit. Because I'm good in hills, shit in time trial, and shit in downhill. So I might as well use my energy where I'm good at. And we'll see where that leads us. Okay, so I've used like 4/5 of my energy. And I'm already a minute down. What the fuck? Right, this is mad. I haven't even like badly done the time trial. I've done a good job. And I'm gonna get absolutely ruined. What in the fuck? That's cute. That's the same finish as the 6th stages in as a 6th stage in this year's variant. Purito across the line, 153. So not only Menchov overtakes me, Cunego overtakes me. Where's Van der Velde? Okay, he's there. Oh my god, we're gonna lose so many positions. Sam Sanchez still in the lead, 2 seconds out of Schleck, and Contador wins. Yoop. Well, Contador wins the race. He also wins the GC by the same way. That means GC-wise, we're gonna drop probably to 7th or 8th. Oh my god, we've dropped to 8th place. Imagine having won half the stages of a tour Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to change the parkour of the Tour de France. Because in that, there's literally no suspense. I can't. I physically cannot time trial with Purito. Raw. Jurgen van der Waal wins the best climber classification. Contador even steals the point classification off us with this win. Fuck's sake. You're a cunt, Contador. I hate you. Young rider on the Schleg, best team Rabobank. We've got nothing. This is bad. Like bad. I mean, I finished ahead of Tony Martin, so it's a win for us. But the fact, the sole fact that I did the climb at like 76 until like the very top where I came back to 70, and I was like, right, surely by pacing a lot, I'm gonna be able to be ahead of like some riders that are decent in downhill and decent in hills, purely because I'm pacing like a madman in the mountain. First intermediate, I'm a minute down on Ryder Hesdal. I'm like, what? Well, maybe not Ryder Hesdal. I don't know who was first at that time. Oh, it was probably, I think it was Menchov. But I'm like, what do you mean I'm a minute down? Like, how? And then I get overtaken by Samuel Sanchez. Right, yeah. 8th place, and it's, oh my god, it's so bad. If I'd not crashed, what would have happened? I would have finished 6th. Yeah, I would have been 6th in the GC had not crashed. I can't believe this. Oh, wait. They want me to be in the top 50 of the stage. Progression, 0 points. Cheers, love that. Right, this is where we're going to wrap this episode. We're just going to go to rider data. I hope that you have enjoyed it. If you did, then please do leave a like down below. Stay safe, wash your hands, stay inside, all the kind of stuff. And I shall see you very soon for episode 6 of the Purito, a pro cycling adventure, or for Bahrain, or for YouTube, or for Garmin, or for a stream. I'm going to see you for quite a while now. But yeah, I've been Lacour. It's been an absolute pleasure talking to you guys, and goodbye.
Pull up in the gold, I'm leading. But them other man need feeding. I don't wanna go Bombay. Them I don't know what I do when I go from Beeling. Leading the pack in black and I'm on with the bag. Snapping with a phone and dab. Boss up a man with a duster. Put him in the drip and sit blockbuster.